Hey, welcome back to the Screensavers. I'm Martin Sargent. Coming up later in the show, we're giving away a Gateway computer, so make sure to keep watching the show closely so you can answer the question right. Just listen. It'll be simple. And in this half hour, Patrick answers your basic computer questions in the boot camp segment. And I have a site for you that we let you see what other people have accomplished by the time they were your age. Let you feel lousy about yourself, basically. All right. Coming up next is Dick DeBartolo. He is the head writer of Mad magazine. Last time he joined us, he told us about some tasty gadgets that he saw at the Gourmet Food Show. Today he's going to tell us about some things he found at the Marine Show. Welcome back to the Screensavers, Skipper.
Hey, thanks, and ahoy, Martin. I do have some neat stuff from the Marine Accessory Show. This little guy is called Strike Alert, and it is your personal lightning detector. Has two antennas with it. It measures electromagnetic energy, and then there's a little database in there. It analyzes the data, and up on top, it won't work indoors, but there's a bunch of LEDs. It tells you how far away the storm is and whether the storm is approaching you or leaving you. And it's neat.
That's a little bit more accurate than counting 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi after you hear the thunderclap, right?
I think, and it has lights, too, which we love.
So before we go on, Dick, are you a sailor yourself?
I'm a power boater. I live in New York City. I've never owned a car in my life. I'm on my 26th boat. And I also write a monthly column for Powerboat Magazine. So I'm an avid boater.
So you write for both Mad Magazine and Power Boater Magazine.
Exactly.
26 boats, my God. What's the next one you got there?
Okay, this guy is called the MOB watch, Man Overboard Watch. Now, I'm getting seasick here for some strange reason. The manufacturer has a good idea here. If there's an emergency, you're not going to run and look for your emergency locator, but a watch you're wearing all the time.
Sure.
So if you fall in the drink, this will automatically start sending out a signal to search and rescue. If the boat you fell off has a location detector, the watch will transmit up to that, and they'll come find you if they like you.
Do you wear one of these when you're out powerboating?
You know, I don't go in deep enough water, and I don't think I'm worth $400 to be safe.
$400. So this is particularly useful if you go on one of those booze cruises, I would think.
You better wear one on each wrist. I've seen you. Okay.
All right, what do you got up next?
Okay, this guy's called Echo Horn. This is really environmentally sound. Instead of using a propellant that might hurt the atmosphere, you pump it up with a bicycle pump. You get 50 blows out of this horn. 110 decibels, meets Coast Guard requirements, says the manufacturer. And it's about $28 for the pump and the echo horn. So it's a really neat guy.
That's pretty cheap. Now, 110 decibels, that's pretty loud. Is there any way that you can toot the horn there, or would it blow your eardrums out?
No, let me just see if I, if I cover it over, it's not so bad.
Okay. Yeah, you might not go. That's not going to attract anyone. Maybe a seagull, a sick seagull.
A seagull with a life jacket, that's good.
What do you got next?
This little guy is Synergex, and this is their DC to AC power inverter. Now, at the show, the guy told me something interesting. He said, Dick, there are a bunch of power inverters on the market. I wanted to make one a little bit different. So we don't have 12-volt power here, but he put lights in the end of it. So in your boat, or if you're using this in the car, you can have an auxiliary light. Even put in a little air purifier. There's an overload control. Puts out 150 watts, so you plug this in the cigarette lighter, run your laptop. It's going to be under $50, $49.95. So that's a good buy for that guy.
Not bad at all. And you have one more.
Yeah, this gets my vote for the most unusual. This is called Sea Urn. This is for burying ashes at sea. Now, I have gone to one funeral at sea, and you throw the ashes out, and then everybody goes home with Bernie in their beard, you know. So what you do, you put the ashes in here, you throw this over, and it takes a couple of minutes, and it's biodegradable, and then you have a decent burial. The guy told me that they went through all sorts of approvals, so it's non-toxic and non-polluting, but it dissolves, and you've had a nice transition into his final resting place. And that guy, it's called Sea Urn. It's about $140.
I like that. That is much classier than just throwing Bernie's ashes overboard.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll watch it, let it drift away into the sunset and slowly sink.
Right.
All right, so your website is GizWiZBiz.com, right?
Right, and on that site and on your Tech TV site, I have one or two other gadgets that I saw at the show and we didn't have time for here.
All right.
And you come east and we'll go boating.
Let's do it, man. You know, I belong to the yacht club out here.
Oh, the yacht club.
Yeah, I was conscripted a few years ago, so I literally belong to them. You know, it's kind of like indentured servitude.
All right, well, you have to get on a little powerboat with me, pal.
All right, man. Definitely when I'm in New York. Thanks a lot, Dick. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Martin.
That was Dick DeBartolo. He's the head writer for Mad Magazine. And if you want the links and more information on the gadgets we covered and a couple that we didn't have time to cover, go to our website at thescreensavers.com. Now, stay put. A little later,